Welcome to A Date with Danu right here on High TV. This is your luxury channel. Thank you for joining me today. Well, on the show, I have two great singers. They are local superstars. They travel the world singing and promoting Lankan talent. On my show, as the first guest, I'm happy to have Ashanthi De Alwis. Welcome back to the show. As my first guest, I have Ashanthi De Alwis.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
So, are you happy being a known person in Sri Lanka?
Well, that's a really weird question for a first question, but I'm just a happy person in general, I think. And everything makes me happy.
Do you like the fact that people get involved in your personal life?
Not really. I mean, obviously that takes a toll sometimes. But being in this industry, I think if you can't deal with it, you shouldn't be in the industry.
Okay. So what made you get into the industry? Because I still remember when we were going to school, you were such big news at that time. Because we used to
Really?
We saw you in the tsunami video.
Okay.
That was your big public approach, I think.
I don't honestly even know. Maybe for you. But for me...
Sorry.
No, I mean, I can't tell you like one place or when or how, but yeah, okay then.
You were noticed at that time.
Okay,
I think a lot of people were, I know it was one of the worst times of our lives,
yes,
but a lot of people were brought to the spotlight with that. The people who did good, the people who stood up for great awareness. So
I suppose so, because the thing was, we did this song, Rebuild Sri Lanka,
yeah,
and I was very passionate about helping as much as I could in the way that we can. So
that is true.
That's through music, right? So I wrote the English version of that, and then
really?
got involved with the rest of the song, and then, you know, that's how it happened. So
in that whole video, I hate that's one thing. There was the girl who used to sing in Tamil, she just stood right in front and she never moved when you all were swinging.
I don't even remember.
Oh, I'll try and play that clip for you all. I used to always get annoyed. Why isn't she swinging?
Maybe she felt like, you know, this is my image, I shouldn't sway.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So tell me about the industry. How healthy is it?
Tell me which entertainment industry is healthy.
That is true.
Yeah. So Sri Lanka is a mini version of that, no?
Okay. So how is the politic in this scene?
I mean, there is and there isn't. But it's your choice whether you want to get involved or not.
Okay.
I like to stay in the, you know, neutral zone. Yeah.
But now you have been in the industry for how long now? Nearly
almost 20 years.
Hitting 20 years.
Yeah.
But you know, when it comes to the brand Ashanthi, and when it comes to the Nanda Malinis of our time, how does that variation move? Because y'all are not in that whole, y'all are not boxed into that kind of a appeal in music.
Well, we are contemporary artists. I would consider us senior contemporary artists of the youth generation now.
Yeah.
Because we've been running this race and we've been creating this path for over 20 years. And now there's so much of new talent coming in with different sounds. It's exciting for us to hear these new things that we once created 20 years ago.
We're going to get into a break. When we do come back on the other side, we have one guy who just cannot, what can I say, just doesn't want to listen to the directions that you and I both give, right? Yeah. On the other side, someone who refuses to dress up the way we asked him to.
So good, I got you.
With me on the show, it's Randhir.
There'll be girls across the nation that'll eat this up. Babe, I know that it's you, so but could you bottle it up? Get down to the heart of it, no, it's my heart, your shit out
Welcome back to the show. Randhir,
Yo.
why do you look just irritated about life most of the time?
Is that a serious question?
Yeah.
I think it's more about, that says more about you than it says about me, my friend.
Excuse, Ashanthi, would you stand by me on this point? Is
Well,
this-
usually he's not very irritated.
it's just that grumpy
There are
face.
some moments.
Yeah,
you
the
know?
grumpy face.
I don't know. Maybe he's having one of those days.
Okay. So, how are you in terms of? I'll ask the same question. How do you handle fame?
How do you handle fame? I don't think about fame, to be honest. I mean, as a musician or an artist or whatever, I see myself as a professional in that field and I just do the job that has to be done. If fame is a byproduct of that, great.
Do you like it? Do you someone who thrive in? Do you wake up every day in the morning saying, "Hey, I'm Randhir, I'm known"?
Not at all, not necessarily. I do this, it's like this, Danu, if you wanted to be famous, you don't necessarily have to sing a song, no?
That is true.
Yeah.
Now, of course, you don't even need to sing.
So you
Sorry.
do it because there's a certain passion you attach to whatever you're
Yeah.
doing. So if fame happens to be a byproduct of that, great.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me about your time in the BNS family. So Randhir definitely is a great singer, but the whole BNS family is what sort of created everyone into mega stars, and like y'all became international sensation. But today y'all have stepped out and y'all are growing your own brand personally and together as the two of you. Tell me about how was it working for so many years together and being a part of that journey?
Yeah, so I think Ashanthi, Maria, myself, I think all of us used Bharti and Santosh, that was the platform that gave all of us access to this industry. We initially, I guess, were supporting acts to Bharti and Santosh. And as time went by, we created our own music, our own brand began to emerge, and then I suppose we kind of outgrew the whole supporting act thing, and then each of us, I mean, it was a very organic
Growth.
Very organic progression, yeah. So once that happened, I think all of us kind of went our own ways. But still, for the heck of it, for old time's sake, we are known to group together and do a show or two as well.
All right, let's get into some sticky things right now on the show after this. Randhir is my gym buddy, and today he has gone to the gym and he has worked his booty out. How was it?
Like,
Painful.
he was saying.
And it's also affected his booty.
Oh, really? He did.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Really?
Are we on TV?
Yes. Do you see the hump growing well?
The hump, yes.
There
yes,
you
the
go.
things we do for this hump.
I know for sure. All right, let's speak about the music industry. Randhir, I think that song of yours, I think girls just completely go gaga over. What can I
Which
say?
one?
sir? That love song of his. I know this song.
Which one?
Stop doing this to me. Please say what the name is.
Which one?
I can cut and start this again.
Have you not done your research?
So Randhir, that particular song, Namal Mita, now something that I really like as well, but girls completely go gaga. It was everyone's little Ed Sheeran song at one time. And it is still. Now from music that you want to create passionately to where the industry is today, all what we need to see is, what can I say, the inner skills of a person coming out, not in terms of music, but in terms of body parts. That's what's seen on music videos today, from a sausage
Those
to a
inner
banana.
skills. I was
Yeah.
wondering what you were getting at. Like
I was
some
trying to-
hidden talent
I
or
was
like,
trying to be nice, okay?
Yeah, right.
Okay. What is your take on that today? Because as musicians, have you all ever thought about it? Because y'all took over an industry that was very different to what it is today. Y'all really gave it some magical touch, made it sexy, made it beautiful. But today, do you feel that the industry is going back? Or is it going to a nasty place?
It's like this. I mean, if you were to go back a couple of years, this whole YouTube online,
The wave
the
that is
online
there already.
audio-visual revolution happened with YouTube, right? So basically, there's no censorship. There's little to no censorship on YouTube, all right? And the content you speak of,
The banana or the sausage?
The banana and the sausage.
Okay.
All right, the banana and the sausage.
Relatively.
Pretty much, I mean, that kind of content is very much enjoyed, and we have the YouTube views to prove it.
Yeah.
So I think it's also a reflection of what people are searching for online, all right, and what the Sri Lankan sort of public likes to see in terms of entertainment. So sadly, it's very gossipy, very controversial types of content. Having said that, though, there still is a place for good quality artistic material as well. Music, film, television,
Which
whatever
will
have you.
not get you those kind of views.
But it'll get you a...
But you know, it will keep your place in the market as an artist with some sort of standing and standards.
See, here's the thing,
And,
right? I mean, you can. What I encourage a lot of artists to do is, I'm like, don't sit back and just count YouTube views, all right? Count the number of gigs you're doing a year. Count the money in your bank account. Count how much you're earning.
Count the people speaking your name on the streets.
Yeah, a million
You know,
YouTube
so-
views is not a million rupees in your bank account.
Yeah.
All right. So it's an ego boost, but then again, like I said, the sausage and the banana, like you put it, gets a million views as well.
Yeah.
No one's gonna hire you to come perform with a sausage and a banana anywhere. They'll hire you if you have some kind of a exploitable talent.
We'll see you after the break. Stay tuned. This A Date with Danu right here on High TV.
So good, I got to yield.
Welcome back to the show. So we did speak about the music industry today. But Randhir, you did something great recently. You were working with kids from all across the island, and that was for Sri Lanka Unites, and you did a project. How was that experience for you?
Lovely, fantastic actually. It was a first of a kind experience for me. So the story is, the project was called Beats of One Nation. It was produced by Sri Lanka Unites, and it involved 9 artists from each of the 9 provinces. So bringing these kids together with their, with their differences in language, culture, values, and all that, and putting them in a studio and watching them make music together and just seeing what came out of it. That was pretty remarkable.
Ashanthi, now your school,
Yes.
it has been quite some time, and you've been working with multiple students, and
Yep.
you have been giving them, right, singing is a skill, but performing on stage, that is what you call a showmanship, and that's what a lot of us don't have in this country. You know, they have
Yeah.
lots of talent and they're shy, they're so held back. How has it been working with your students?
It's been great. It's almost been 10 years now.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
We started back, I established my company in 2009. So next year it'll be 10 years, and we're so excited to be doing our 10th year concert.
Oh, brilliant.
And it's been so rewarding more than anything else, because you can go to a class with a million problems on your head, or be stressed out about all these industry issues or things that you need to do with your career, and then when you sit down there and you start teaching them, it just flows out. So it's sort of like meditation for me.
Yeah.
You know, and the reward for me is to be able to teach someone, honestly, who cannot pitch. I tested this theory. I taught a girl. She said, my self-confidence level is not that great. People say I can't sing. So I said, you don't need to be thinking about anything that anyone tells you. If you feel that you can do it, then you should be able to. So if you put your head to it,
You can.
and you help me, I can help you. So what we did was, I got this girl started on Trinity Rock and Pop exams, and she started from a pretty low grade and managed to finish an 8.
Wow.
Not being able to pitch and then becoming
Yeah,
a singer.
That is
you
true.
know? So that is like my greatest reward.
That's brilliant. All right, let's get into what's on their Facebook right after this. Welcome back. It's WTFB right here on A Date with Danu. We have just gone through your Facebook a little bit.
A little bit stalking us.
Yeah. Randhir, straight to Bollywood.
Oh wow, yes.
Oh,
Remember
you
that.
have gone back decades.
This looks
That's
really,
not decades.
looks really nice. When was this?
About 5 years ago.
No, way before that.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I think
See, I said
2008. Where was this?
Am I
Do
supposed
you
to
really-
keep this?
This was the golf fort, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Tell me about your music life. You started very young? You're always in music? Throughout?
Yeah. Holy Mother of God.
Where,
Okay,
are,
can you
That's a lot
spot
of
me? Can you
swearing, I
spot
don't know,
me?
like,
where are you?
Are you the band
I'm
leader?
the kid. I'm the kid holding the triangle. That's all they let me. That's all they let me play. They're like, yeah, I got stuck with the triangle.
Which one?
The one
This
on
one?
top.
The
Yeah.
confused one. The really confused. He looks annoyed here
Yeah,
too.
yes, exactly. He has the same
I'm
face.
holding a triangle.
Oh my God, why am I doing this?
I want to be the.
This looks like you now on the show.
Yeah, you are, that's like you now. When was this? When did you all try to do the duck face?
That was in Italy. That was in Pompeii, actually.
That was when we first learned to do the duck face.
Oh,
you know?
really?
That was in Naples. That was in Napoli when we
yeah.
visited Pompeii.
Wow,
Yeah,
how about
at
memory?
Pompeii. Next
That's
to
the
all
altar
these
key.
like ruins. Yeah.
Please tell me, who is this in the middle?
Who is that?
Who is that? Oh my God. Can I see?
Yeah, because there's somebody completely mummified in the middle there.
This was when we came back from a tour at the airport.
That's
for sure.
Umara,
This
you,
is
and who is
Natasha.
Ratnayaka?
Ratnaika. Can you see by the height?
That's the only. Actually, that's a good look. Talk about your daddy.
Well, that's a really special picture for me. I don't remember getting it taken, but like obviously seeing it brings a lot of emotional, like, you know, overspill. Yeah, because we recently took part on this reality TV show as well.
You all dedicated
And I had
something?
to, you know, look at these pictures and then sing the song that I wrote about my father. It was terrible.
Just
I was like, oh my God, I'm never doing that
Performance
again.
was a tribute to our dads. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What in the world were you thinking when you did this hairdo? What in the world? Who hammered you with a pole on your head?
So, this was a corporate event.
But what's with that head?
Actually, it
Randhir,
was
you look like you're starring in Adam's Family.
yeah.
Very
That
Addams
was
Family.
terrible, no? That was a hairpiece.
What in the world is that? Looks terrible. Look at
I
you
know. I don't like it either. This was me trying to do an Adele act.
That's
Like
not
Adele
That's
gone.
like idli
like,
in your head, not
gone
Adele.
wrong. Tell Pawan. That's Pawan's fault.
That's terrible. See through that Furka. Go on, bring it on.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my gosh, I have to tell you. What's with the striped shirt, the printed tie?
Danu, in all fairness, if you just compare what you're wearing to that, all I'm missing is it's
Shot on me, please. Shot on me, please. Are you trying to tell me that this picture?
I was ahead of my time. Okay.
Oh, please. This deserves to be in the bin. Burn that idea, I tell you.
All right.
Yeah, wasn't that nice to go back in time?
It was.
Yeah, it was good.
Where do you all see the two of you? Because if you do take everyone's career, they've all gone their own way and everyone is doing their own thing. And now that you all have teamed up, what do you all hope to do?
Lots of stuff. I'll give this one to Randhir and then I'll fill in.
I'm the spokesperson, see?
Yeah.
Well, I think Ashanti has a list of releases.
Can you
and
sit up straight? You're covering my shot.
Oh my lord, here we go.
Again,
Yeah, he's just ruining my shot.
always.
Ashanti has a plan for herself, so a series of releases and,
You're not in that.
well, see, here's the thing.
I said no, please.
You have a really high-pitched
I'll
laugh.
give you. I'll share one of my music videos with
No,
you, then
that's
I'll
it.
do all
But I'm
mine
starring in your
alone.
next music video,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
And in yours too.
Yeah, okay.
Of course.
Okay.
So
It's about objectifying men.
that's
Nice.
right,
Yes,
yeah.
nice.
Danu loves to be objective.
Can
He's
I do
gonna be
this?
doing it.
Shimmy, shimmy,
Yeah.
shimmy, shimmy.
Just like that. Okay?
All right.
Just like that.
Okay.
Okay. So there's stuff that she's doing on her own, and she has her own sort of branding plan.
Okay.
I have my own. So there's stuff that she does, that's stuff that I do, and the stuff that we do together.
Right.
And we have some significant activity, some brand activity happening
superb.
next year as well. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be
Something
good.
exciting coming
Something
up.
exciting.
Yeah.
Something. Some very.
So vague, it's so annoying.
Some boom news. Soon.
When would we
Yeah.
know about this?
Soon.
Never
Very
mind.
soon.
I'm sorry that I even asked this question. Never mind. When you all actually launch something, let me know. But I'm in your next music video for sure, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
already.
And how does the dance go?
Shimmy,
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 shimmy.
shimmy, shimmy.
All right.
Let's all do it. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. All right. Actually, you look better doing it.
Yeah. He's just like, I don't know.
He's too flat. All right,
Even after leg day.
just to let you know that when I had Bharti and Santosh on this show, because they don't have an entourage to go with them anymore, they've actually made me their third voice.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm collaborating with them and Hariharan. So it's going to be like a four-way singing.
Did they fondly remember us?
Slightly.
Slightly.
They actually said, do y'all love them still or y'all don't?
Love them. I mean, you know, it's love hate, no? With all of us,
Yeah.
it's like that. You know?
But do y'all...
Sometimes we love, sometimes we hate.
But who do y'all like
The most we don't like.
Y'all just don't care
We
about
like them or hate them equally, like, you know.
What the problem here is, well, after you've known a group of people for too long,
It's just annoying.
See, we have a group chat on WhatsApp, right? This will explain everything to you. Called Dysfunctional Family.
that's the name of the WhatsApp
You know?
group.
Okay.
That's the love hate. Yeah.
It's that typical sibling kind of love-hate
Yeah.
sort of
I
relationship.
understand. But is
But the underlying emotion is
the
all-
old school guy, right?
Yeah, he's more traditional, I would
very
say. Yeah.
philosophical.
Yeah.
He has a happy face on his Facebook profile.
You know, he doesn't have Viber on his phone,
Yeah.
WhatsApp. You have to send him a traditional text message.
Or a postcard.
Or you have to call him. You know?
Or a carrier
So-
pigeon.
A pigeon.
Yes, yes.
Don't talk about pigeons, you know.
He doesn't have Facebook also.
He has.
He has
Ah, he
Facebook.
has, without a picture. no?
Without
Yes.
he has a son.
Yeah.
A happy
Okay.
son. Yeah.
But now everybody knows and they'll go and follow
That
him.
is true. But you all don't like them or hate them, no? That's the final
No.
verdict, no? Okay, just true.
No, I mean, no, that's also not a final verdict.
Ah,
We love them and hate them
Right.
at the same time.
It's a family.
It's like
it's
a very family-oriented.
Can you say you love and hate your siblings?
Yeah.
Yeah, same
It's like
thing.
how I feel about my family.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. But just before we wrap things up on the show, Ashanthi, thank you so much. I've known her for a long time. It's always fun. We always crack each other up. We
Exactly.
laugh too loud.
Yeah.
It's
I
all-
think we probably did one of your first interviews and my first interviews together. No?
It was fun.
Yeah.
And Randhir, you have a wonderful heart. That's the truth. But you
I just have a very
I'd
miserable-
rather talk to a post box than you. Really give it a. So annoying. Talk about prima donnas. Randhir took the longest to put makeup. He took the
did
longest to
not.
remove his makeup.
Yeah, and I had to remove it
Yeah, and also he wanted to be fairer than all of us.
because
so in total,
and then it was too much also.
yeah. In total, he has a bit of a side to him. We need to wrap things up on the show. Thank you so very much for coming in, guys.
Thank
it's
you.
always a pleasure to have you. We will see you once again with another cool episode. Till then, you have yourself a great time. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is High TV.
Let me lay it on the line. I got a little freakiness inside. Let you know that the man has got to deal with it. I don't care what they say. I'm not about to pay nobody's way. 'Cause it's all about the